Hello, welcome back. If you're new, I'm Eternal Marie, and today I thought I wanted to do a little bit of a different kind of video. I actually wasn't really motivated to pick up my camera and film to do a weekend vlog, so I think I'll just do this one. But yeah, so as I said, I think in my last vlog that I thought I would do a video of what I want in a partner, so I thought this video can be the one. So I wrote down some scribble on a piece of paper that I'll try to understand. Sometimes I can't even understand my scribble, like doctor's writing. But obviously I want a partner. So for all the people I don't know, I am gay or lesbian if you want to be correct. I like the term demisexual, but definitely towards women. If anyone didn't know, just to let you know. That's why I refer to my future partner as she or wife or something like that. Now the qualities, obviously the qualities I want in my future girlfriend, I want all green like flags. And what's the secure relationship type? I'm not sure where, but I done like a survey before, and I think there's 4 different types. There's secure, and there's anxious and all that. So there's some like negative and then there's some positive. I was in the positive one, secure, so meaning like good. So hopefully that stays and I'm in a secure relationship. So I'm someone with a secure relationship type like myself. So obviously I want all green flags, and there's a lot of like qualities out there that are green flags. But I feel like my top 5 qualities in the relationship would be faithful / loyal. So not just like to us, but also like their friends and family and all that. As long as their friends and family are actually good and not don't tell them to do horrible stuff. So faithful, loyal. So I want to be faithful and loyal to her and her family. Communication will be the second one. Oh yes, because I see it so many times where couples don't communicate and then it causes arguments and so much problems. And I have seen it like, online, in person, everywhere, because they don't communicate. And I know some people say it's really hard to like communicate, but you have to talk about your feelings. If your partner did something you don't like, tell them that they did something that you didn't like, because otherwise they won't even know. They won't know, so therefore they might do it again. So communication in the relationship, I want good communication. If I'm sad, I want to be able to tell her, hey, I'm sad. Or if I didn't like the way she did something in public or something, I want to be able to say, hey, I didn't really feel comfortable you doing that. Something like that, where we're able to talk about our emotions and all that. So obviously we want to set healthy boundaries. So yeah, so I will respect your boundaries, but you need to also respect my boundaries. So if there's something like, I don't know, kissing your friends in a type of way that makes me uncomfortable, I want you to respect that it makes me uncomfortable, and I would prefer if you don't do that, because there's so many people that do that and it just makes me really uncomfortable. I don't even like sharing food with friends, and I see people will eat out the same spoon or eat out the same like part of the sandwich with their friends. Family, yeah, but friends, oh my god. And especially a lot of those friends already have their own partners, so you're just spreading germs everywhere. And maybe I'm a bit of a germ freak, but that really grossed me out. Like, I can't share food with like a stranger or my friends. I mean, if it's like chips and we don't touch the same chip, that's fine. But if it's like a sandwich or something and we eat out the same spot or use the same straw, yeah, no, I don't like that. I don't know how people can do that, but I don't like that. Yeah, I don't know how like people do that, because that just grossed me out. Like your partner, fine, you can share food. Maybe you can get away with it with family, but everyone else, no, I think it's just really gross and it's kind of just spreading germs. Okay, next thing I want in my top qualities in a relationship is trustworthy. I want to be able to trust my girlfriend and I want her to be able to trust me. I obviously don't think I'll have anything to hide really, because I don't want to have anything to hide, because it's just not fun. You'll just have that anxiety if you're just hiding something. So I want to, be trustworthy. I want to tell my girlfriend everything, or I want to be able to tell my girlfriend really, was it like, not secrets, but like really deep stuff without her telling anyone else kind of thing. Obviously we can talk through it. There will be things that she can tell other people, but other things I'd like maybe to keep private. And obviously I will respect her wishes of the way she wants to be trustworthy, me to be trustworthy. Next is shared values. I think shared values is a really good thing in a relationship to be able to work properly, because like our beliefs, and I don't mean just beliefs of like where you believe in like heaven or something. I mean beliefs as in, I don't know, I have an example, but beliefs in like you don't really agree with that, but you both don't really agree with that, so therefore you get along more with that, instead of one person not agreeing with that and then the other person agreeing with that and you get in big arguments. Obviously I know we will not agree with every single thing, but I like someone with shared values so that we're able to more agree on things or agree to disagree on things, if that makes sense. Because I feel like that would work really good in a relationship. I think that will make a relationship a lot stronger if we both kind of believe the same things, like believe the same values and all that. Like for example, I don't like strip clubs. I believe it's kind of cheating. So I want someone with the same values as that, who also thinks strip clubs are, not that good, or think the same thing as I do, as we should only see each other naked and not see anyone else naked, kind of thing like that. That's for example, like that. If hopefully that made it a bit more clearer. So yeah, I want someone's shared values to be able to connect with those things, and I just feel like that would make a relationship really strong, is shared values. Next, I want the relationship to be emotional stable. So kind of like going with the trustworthy thing and how you can talk about or like the communication thing, how you can talk about your emotions. I want it to be, emotional stable, where we're able to we're allowed to cry in front of each other. We can, comfort each other. Obviously, I also want a girlfriend who's not overly emotional. I know I'm asking so much, but I feel like I'm like an over emotional person, but then I see other people even more emotional than me, and I was like, I'd rather have someone who's a little bit less emotional or pretty much the same emotional. Obviously, we're still allowed to talk about us feelings, and obviously I want a girlfriend with emotions. I don't want to have a girlfriend that doesn't have emotions, or just, what's the word, compress her emotions, so therefore it's just anger or one emotion. I want her to be able to be like emotional stable, be able to control her emotions and know what she's thinking, and then she knows what I'm thinking and how to help me with my emotions, kind of things like that. So that's like kind of the thing in the relationship itself. So like I would say setting healthy boundaries and like respecting each other is definitely a big thing. Setting healthy boundaries is probably the main thing in a relationship, to talk through it. Now, in my girlfriend herself, I would like someone affectionate, like to be able to say, I love you without, forcing it, or like not being able to say it, because I see that a lot too, where they can't even say love you. Now, I don't know if that person maybe doesn't actually love the person and that's why, or they're having, not being that affectionate. But I want someone affectionate, like to be able to say, hey, I love you, or I love you, and we're able to, like, the hug and cuddle, those kind of things. I don't have much written here for that, but just someone affectionate, I guess. I don't have much to say for that one. Chemistry is the next one. Chemistry. It has to be someone with good chemistry. Obviously, we don't have to talk for hours every single day, but someone that, you know, I want to see pretty much every single day. Obviously, I'm an introvert, so I like my alone time, but besides that, I want to be able to have a partner that I want to be able to see. I don't want to have a partner where I'm like, oh, do I have to see her again? No, I want to be able to have good chemistry with someone, with my girlfriend. I find it sometimes, like, I have good chemistry with people and like, oh, that's so good, but then other people I don't. Like, I feel like it's a bit struggle for me to find someone that has good chemistry for me. That's why I always like one-on-one conversations, because that's easier to talk to. But if it's like a big group, I find it really difficult. But yeah, I definitely want my girlfriend and I to have good chemistry. I want us to be able to, you know, like before, like communication, talk, and we can talk for hours, and we wouldn't get bored of each other, what we're saying, and just being silly that way. Next thing is accountability. So being able to tell what's right from what's wrong. Because I also see that a lot too. I see that a lot of people don't like to be wrong. So they'll force and believe that everyone else is wrong besides them. And I don't want that. I want someone who's accountable and can know what she did wrong, or even what others did wrong as well. So like honesty kind of thing. Being able to tell her mistakes and being able to tell what's right from wrong. And not being a narcissist? Like, I don't know, the narcissists, where they make everyone else believe something when it's not true. So yeah, I don't want someone like that. I want someone who's accountable, being able to tell from bad and good, and also being able to tell good and bad in other people as well, so that she is aware that, oh, if I hang out with this person, they might try and get me to do bad stuff, kind of thing. So I'm gonna step away. Or that person has like a bad life and then drugs or something, and then she's like, no, kind of thing like that. I don't think I explained that really right at all. But accountability. Obviously, I want to be accountable too. We all should be accountable for our actions and our mistakes and all that. We should all be able to tell, hey, I made a mistake, put our hand up and say, hey, I made a mistake, I'll fix this, or just to let you know, something like that. Obviously, I wouldn't want to be something really big, but just little things. Next thing is humor. Yes, I really want someone really funny, who kind of aligns with my sense of humor, so it makes me laugh all the time. I want that. I want to be able to laugh all the time in a relationship. Oh, I think it would just be like funny, and especially like, so a lot of times we're watching something and then everyone else is laughing and then I'm not. But then other times I'm laughing and other people are not. So I feel like my humor is a bit different than other people's. So I want someone that aligns with my humor, or even funnier than me. So yeah, I want someone humorous, because it's just funny, and it just makes, like, I want to be able to smile. I want to be able to be, what's it like, my cheeks hurting from smiling. I love that when that happens, because it's just like, and crying from laughing. I just like that when it happens, because it doesn't always happen. Obviously, I probably wouldn't want it to always happen in a relationship, because then it probably get, too over the top. But who knows, I might actually really like it and want her to be more humorous. But yeah, I want someone funny, who's like quirky but in a good way. So allowed to be like a kind of kid at heart kind of thing. It doesn't, judge me or I judge her kind of thing. Next thing is like nurturing. Like, I guess that's like kind of similar to being emotional stable, because I want her to be able to emotionally support me. So I want her to be able to be there on hard times, maybe patting my back when, I don't know, I'm anxious or something, and I want to give that back to her. But someone is just there with me with the hard times and kind of like understands things. I feel like I'm struggling to speak what I'm saying. So like emotional, so being able to tell what my emotions are, what like I'm feeling, and not what's the word? Just putting it off and then walking away. I don't want that. I want someone who's able to be there and nurture me whenever I really need it most. Okay, so those are like the main qualities I want in a relationship and my girlfriend. Other little things I wrote down is I would really like to date someone who has a really good relationship with their family or even just their parents. Probably because I have a good relationship with my parents, that I also want to date someone who experienced that. Because I just feel like I also want to know my in-laws. I want to know my mother-in-law and my father-in-law or whatever in-law. I want to know them. I have a strong feeling, I don't know why, but I have a strong feeling I'll get along with my girlfriend's family than I get along with my own family. I don't know, I have a strong feeling that I'll get along with them family a lot better than I do with my family. I don't mean the intimate family, I mean all the other like relatives. So I feel like I'd get along with all their other relatives very well. I don't know why I think that, I just kind of think, it's just kind of in my mind. And it would be cool if I do actually get along with her family, because I really want that, especially her parents. I really want to get along with her parents because I want them to be able to like me, and I want to be able to, what is it called? Have good chemistry with them as well, so I can, talk and all that, and be like open with them for, I don't know, just being there and feeling like, feeling like an actual family. Because I know so many people hate their in-laws, and I don't want that. I want to like my in-laws. I want to love my in-laws because, well, they're family as well. So obviously it depends on what kind of people they are too. I really hope that she does have a good relationship with her parents and that her parents are wonderful people. Because if so, then I want to become friends with them. I want someone who is able to express themselves. So kind of like when I was talking about the humor, they're like a little quirky. Obviously I don't want someone like over the top out in public doing really weird things, but just being able to express their own personality without having to copy everyone else. I want someone non-judgmental, and when I mean like that, I mean non-judgmental about, basically about me really. Non-judgmental about my hobbies, but obviously they still can be honest, but in a respectful way. So non-judgmental about let's say I want to do this, and they can obviously they can still be honest about it if they don't really agree with that thing, but they'll still be non-judgmental about it. Obviously if it's a bad thing, yeah, but modeling, I want them to be not judgmental about that. I want them to be, that's good, kind of a support me thing like that. And so mainly non-judgmental about my hobbies, like drawing, writing and all that, because I know there's other people out there who's very judgmental about artsy stuff. They're like, oh, why you want to do art? That's not going to get you anywhere, kind of thing like that. I don't want someone that says that to me. So I want someone non-judgmental mainly about what my hobbies are. So feeling that they believe in me and I believe in their hobbies. Obviously I want someone also with different hobbies too. Maybe some similar hobbies, but also different would be good too. Then we have our own little things we can do without, because it's just good. Because I remember when I was living at home, my mum and me would have pretty much the same hobbies, and I don't know why, but I kind of get like angry at that. I don't know, I felt like she was copying. Obviously she's not, because everyone's allowed to, you know, have their own hobbies and that. Hopefully I'm a bit different now with that, but yeah, I would still like someone with a little bit, obviously some same hobbies, but a little bit different as well. Especially if they're like a photographer, I love that, because then I can be their model and we can do photos, because I like taking photos too. Now I want to date a woman with a good active lifestyle and good mental health. So I don't want a gym junkie who's always in the gym, or maybe I don't want a gym junkie who, like, you know, only eats like one thing a day and then exercises like 20 times a day. I don't want that. I want someone, like I said, with a healthy lifestyle. So maybe moving their body, getting outside, eating the right amount of food, not, you know, starving themselves because they want to eat healthy. That I want someone with an actual healthy lifestyle. Who can, actually I would like someone who can eat meat as well. I know I'm asking a lot, because I eat meat and I don't really see myself turning vegan or vegetarian anytime soon. I don't think my body would really handle that, because I eat a lot of meat. So I want someone who's eats meat or either is comfortable with that. So I want someone with an active lifestyle, that we can go out places, hiking, we can exercise together, and just a healthy person. Because there's some people that can't even like walk up 2 steps on the staircase and they're already puffed out. I don't want that, and because I think that's just really sad. So someone with an active lifestyle. So kind of like, exploring and camping and lots of road trips, and we can get away. So like when I mean active, I mean also get out there more too, because I want to do that. It's like spend a lot of time out in nature together, because I believe that's a very active lifestyle. Now, as physical appearance. Now this isn't a deal breaker, because everyone's different and it'd be hard to get exactly what I want. I mean, I could, who knows, but I'll just say it anyway. But I'll just say it's not a deal breaker. Obviously, I want someone who's neat, presenting, and modest. And I don't mean modest in the way that they'll cover up everything, but modest in the way that they'll wear appropriate clothing for the right occasion. So therefore, if we go on to a nice dinner, they're not wearing a really, really low cut dress that shows their, you know, leaves nothing to the imagination. Because I've seen that. There's people that actually go to dinners, wear really low cut dresses, and when they have really big like breasts, as well as like, you can tell most of the time they're not wearing underwear. And I think that's just not appropriate for a dinner setting, especially because there's also a lot of kids around. If it's something like a bikini at the beach, or maybe you're wearing a gym active wear set, 2-piece active wear set at the gym, yeah, I think that's fine. But wearing, you know, things like that, like bikini in the shopping center, I think that's wrong. I just don't like that. I don't like to see that, and I know other people wouldn't like to see that, because it's just, well, naked people actually make me feel really uncomfortable. If it's on TV, fine, but in real life, I don't like seeing it. That could probably stem because my parents would walk around naked when I was younger, and they would think that I didn't care or didn't know because I was young. Luckily, when I was 13 going into high school, they listened to me, because I just wasn't comfortable. I wasn't comfortable until, like, when I started, as long as I remember, I wasn't comfortable with it. I don't like it. I'll never walk around. If I had children, I'll never walk around naked in front of my children. Maybe by accident, but I wouldn't do it on purpose, because I know how it made me feel. My parents are nudists, so they love being naked, but I'm not. And just because my parents are nudists doesn't mean I'm going to turn out like one. I still struggle kind of looking myself in the mirror, because I just think naked people look really weird. people look so much better with clothes on. That's for certain. So yeah, I want someone who is like appropriate, wears appropriate clothing for the right occasion and dress in like a more modest way. Again, don't have to cover up everything, but just basically wear the right thing for the right occasion. Don't have your ass out for everyone to see or leave nothing for the imagination. So I think actually like that is also not posting naked photos of herself. I wouldn't want to date anyone that has an OnlyFans because that would make me uncomfortable. That I class that as cheating, so I wouldn't want to have, I class a lot of things as cheating. So again, I want someone with same shared values as I have. So I wouldn't want her to post those things. I want her to respect herself. So I also don't want her to go to strip clubs because I also find that cheating. So I want someone shared values. I'll go back to that, shared values. But someone, basically what I'm trying to say with all that is respect herself. I believe I respect myself, so I want to date someone who respects herself. So going back to next thing, going back to active lifestyle, I'd like someone who, they don't have to look physically fit, but just be physically fit. Like again, being able to walk upstairs or go on big long walks without getting puffed like halfway through it. I want someone like that. Obviously, it would be a bonus if they were kind of muscly. I kind of am into that. Not where it's like the point they look like a Hulk, but where you can actually see, oh, that girl works out. And going with that, I do like the broader body shape. Not fat. Obviously, some people would say that's fat, but I don't see it's fat because they're still active. They're just a bit wider. That's what I like. I don't know why. Probably because I have seen it in person. I was like, that's the body type I really like. Not the body type I want to be, but the body type I don't know, I'm most attracted to, I guess. Obviously, that's not a deal breaker, but I do like the physical fit, muscle, little bit wider, maybe broader shoulders kind of thing. So look like they can, lift me up. That's probably why I'm into that body type. Now, as in style-wise, again, this is not a deal breaker, but I think I'm most attracted to the mask kind of look. Probably because I want to be the feminine one, but obviously in real life, you can be mass or femme and still, date each other. You don't have to look a certain way. I'm trying to get out that mindset. I'm really trying to get out that mindset of you don't have to look feminine or masculine. You just have to look like you and you can wear whatever you want. I'm trying to get out of that mindset, but it's really hard, especially when you see it a lot online. So I would say probably in a presenting way, more masculine, like I said, with the wider shoulders and all that, maybe shorter hair, but a feminine personality. I don't want to date someone who's masculine all around and has a masculine personality and pretty much is just a boy. I don't want that. I want someone who's still female and being able to express their femininity. Oh, sorry if I said that wrong. Being able to, express being feminine, but maybe they dress in a masculine way. So they dress in a masculine way, but they're still very feminine. They're still flowers and all that. Not saying that men can't like flowers, but for example, just, painting nails or something like that. So they're still very feminine, as well still have the feminine emotions and all that. So I don't want someone masculine all around. Maybe just how they dress is masculine, but everything else is feminine about them. Actually, my thing I'm really attracted to is that when people look really, really, really intimidating, but they're actually a sweetheart. I think I really like that. So think of an eye patch, a gold tooth, scar, someone who looks like they're rough and looks like if you walk up to them, they would punch you in the face, but they're actually like a sweetheart. That's actually kind of what I want. That's actually what I'm really into, is people who look really, really rough and intimidating, but they're actually sweetheart and wouldn't hurt a fly kind of thing. That's what I'm really into. I think I have always been into that, people that look really intimidating but they're actually really nice. Probably because in the past I have been intimidated by a lot of women, especially older women that looked like they were really rough, but then when I got to know them, I was like, wow, they're not what I thought they were. They were like, they're gorgeous. They have a gorgeous personality. They just look rough. They just look like they'll punch you, but they're actually really like nice and sweet. That's actually really I want. So if I had to choose one thing out of the physical appearance, it would definitely be someone who looks really rough, but is actually like rough as in, not like rough as in they're scruffy and haven't showered for days, but rough as in they look like they will punch you in the face just for you existing kind of thing. So if I had to choose one thing out of the physical appearance, it would be someone who looks really tough and scary. I think that's what I was trying to like, tough and scary, but it's actually, wouldn't hurt a fly kind of thing, is a sweetheart. Next thing is I really like tattoos, but only if they're done right. Because I've seen a lot of people have tattoos and it just looks wrong because they're all weirdly placed, and I don't like when tattoos are weirdly placed. And plus I think you have to have like a certain body type to pull off tattoos. Because I know if I had tattoos, I don't think that would suit me. If I was like a bigger girl, I think it suits me. I mean, again, this is just preference. I think tattoos look so much better on bigger girls than it does on skinnier girls. I don't know why, but obviously there probably has been tattoos that I liked on that skinny girl, but more when I see it on bigger girls, I'm like, wow, that looks cool. But when I see it on skinny girls, I'm like, kind of looks not that great. I know that's kind of mean, but it's just again, a preference thing. But again, only if they're done right. Because I know there was a guy at work who would have random tattoos of like an elephant on his leg, and then on the other leg it would be a Coke can or something like that, but it wouldn't be all together, it would just be randomly patched, so from far away it just looks like blotches. Again, people are allowed to do whatever tattoos they want on their body. I'm not telling them they're not allowed to, but the most tattoos that I think are most attractive are the black and white sleeve tattoos that they come up the arm and they actually look nice, like the artist done a good job. They're like semi-realistic, black and white, because there's a girl at work who has that, and I was like, that looks good, that actually looks good, and she's a bit on the bigger side too, and which I think also makes that tattoos even better. But yeah, so I like those kind of tattoos where it's actually done right, or at least I think done right, good artists, semi-realistic. Obviously it can be cartoon too, but I really like the black and white tattoos. I just think that looks really I think it looks what's the word? I think it looks like really put together if they're all the same color and all the same kind of style, than having like a random thing here and then a random thing here from two different artists, but they don't really look good. Again, this isn't a deal breaker. You can have whatever tattoos you want. I'm just telling you my kind of preference of physical looks that I like. So I really like when people have the sleeves, the black and white sleeves, and the artist did a good job. Because again, kind of going to the whole looking scary kind of thing, but is actually a sweetheart. Not saying that everyone that has tattoos looks scary, but no tattoos on the neck or face. I hate it when people have tattoos on the face and neck, because that to me looks like a criminal. I have seen it and it just doesn't look good. I like it when the face is like clean, clear, and the neck clear. Anywhere else fine, but the face and the neck, no tattoos. I just don't like, and a lot of people also don't like. My mum doesn't like that too, and I think my nanas don't like that too, because it looks like a criminal, because that's what most criminals actually do have, is tattoos here and on their face, and it just looks wrong. I know there's a girl at work who has a couple tattoos on her neck and on her face, and it's just, it just looks wrong, and I feel like you're kind of destroying your face, because over time when you get older and you get all the wrinkles, it's just gonna look really bad, and I just don't like the look of it. That to me actually looks like a criminal. Sorry again if people like tattoos on their face. I don't even like it when the people have like little teardrops or like little love hearts or something on their face. If it's makeup, fine, but if it's like something permanent, I just don't like it. I just don't like the idea of having anything permanent on your face. Yeah, like even if it's like a piercing, I think that's fine, because you can take that off in the future, but a tattoos you can't. I mean, you can get laser, but I think your scarring will still be there, and it just, to me, it doesn't look that modest. To me, that doesn't look modest, and I just, again, that's just a preference. I just don't like the way it looks. So I kind of hoping that if I get a girlfriend with tattoos, I don't want her to have tattoos on her neck or face, because that's just, it kind of looks gross to me, and it just, I think it just gives a bad image. Obviously, again, it's their life. They want to have tattoo on their face, but I won't want to date someone that has tattoos on their face or neck. It's just my preference. So that is everything on my list I read. So I don't know if I forgot to say anything, but that is kind of like what I'm looking for in a partner, some of the quality. Obviously, you would want just, everyone would just be like green flags. So good quality after good quality is what I want, and someone caring, loving, being able to explore, where we're able to trust each other, and, you know, shared values and all that. I'd love to like explore with my partner, but there's also times where I probably like to solo travel, which is hopefully something I'll be doing sometime in the future. But yeah, but again, I would love to travel with someone, even if it's not just traveling, it's traveling like around, you know, our areas, maybe cafes or towns that we haven't been to for a long time or haven't been to. And camping, I really want to get back into camping and all that, bike riding and all that. But yeah, I'm slowly losing my voice, so I think I'm going to have to end off this video now. I don't know if this video will even turn out good, or if any of the things I said make sense. Obviously, there'll probably be other things in the future that will come into my mind, and it'll be like, oh yeah, I like that too. But pretty much that is everything I can think of what I want in a partner. So yeah, when I get a partner, I might do another one and be like, you know, what things have changed or what things I have added on and all that kind of thing. I think that'd be cool. Or I can like react to this and tick off all the things. Does that sound horrible? Ticking off all like a little list? I don't know if that sounds horrible, but it'll be cool to, when I get a partner, react back to this and be like, oh yes, I manifest that, or something along the lines, or maybe we can both react to this. But yes, I hope you enjoy. I'm Eternal Marie, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.